So this Fast Company article is 32% more through the power of design. So that's what this is about, right? And the opposite is really bad, racing to the bottom. What does racing to the bottom mean? Well, here, let me show you.
Welcome to the power of pain.
The streets are all alike. The buildings are all alike. The businesses all look alike. The reason for this being that most businessmen in this country are playing a game called Follow the Follower.
Okay, I had to come back. I left one of my sheets of paper away. I've got all my notes. They're right here. I've got this one. This is the most important about this episode. It's that 32% more revenue. This is in Fast Company. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the links in here. In the description of the video, it'll be there. So you can follow along. This is in Fast Company. This McKinsey study of 300 companies revealed what every business needs to know about design. Design? For 2019. In a sweeping study of 2 million pieces of financial data and 100,000 designs, blah, blah, blah. The design-led companies had 32% more revenue and 56% higher total returns to shareholders. That's not me talking, that's Fast Company, that's McKinsey. McKinsey putting it all together, and I very much appreciate this, very much. So the opposite, what's the opposite of this? The opposite is admit to yourself and to your company and to your employees and to your clients, you're a commodity. Hey, Seth Godin, he says that. Listen to Seth.
If Nike opened a hotel, I think we would be able to guess pretty accurately what it would be like. If Hyatt came out with sneakers, we'd have no clue. If I swapped the signs on a hotel at that price point, you couldn't tell. If you were at a Marriott, if you were at a Hilton, if you were at a Hyatt, the hallway, the room, I don't know, where am I? No brand. What should I expect the next time? And if that is distinct, you've earned something. If it's not distinct, let's admit you make a commodity and you're trying to charge just a little bit extra for peace of mind. The problem that Hyatt and Hilton and Marriott and the rest have is...
Okay, so that's what Seth has to say about admitting to being a commodity. I really like what he says about shuffling the deck of the names. Hilton, Hampton, Holiday, and all that stuff. If you shuffle, you don't know which one you're in. So you have to take advantage of the design side. Let's look at what I'm talking about. It's not crazy to invest in your real estate, in your life. I'm talking about 32% more in your revenue with your real estate. Make your real estate your marketing department. But what if you get 32% more friends, 32% more value in the world, happiness, everything, 32% more vacations? Think about this whole episode. Of course, I always talk about real estate and design, but it applies a whole lot to how are you presenting yourself on the planet, right? So let's look at how the design companies, design-led, according to McKinsey, it's design-led companies. So one of the first ones I think of is this company. We all want to run out and buy this shoe because nobody wants this shoe. But I got it mixed up. Everybody wants to buy this shoe. Nobody wants to buy this. Hold on. This one's $29. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? This one's $89. It's the same leather, shoestring, rubber. Everything's the same except the design. Well, no, Brad. It's also the history of Nike. Whatever. Design is everything about this company. Trust me. Or this company. This company versus what you can get down at the gas station for 39 cents. Right? This one's $2.15. This one's 39 cents. Okay, wait a second. Cell phones. Let's go with the $89 cell phone. Or, you know, the $600 iPhone. Or when you're 32% more revenue would make any company happy. The opposite of 32% revenue would be racing to the bottom. Ask Toys R Us right now how racing to the bottom worked. But let me read just the headline. I'm not going to dive into this a lot. Basically, I want to highlight how you can take, in my case, a 2x4 or a can of paint, tweak it just a little bit and win the race. In the Olympics, if you're racing to win the gold medal, is there a requirement you have to win by 2 miles? No. 2 minutes? No. 10 seconds? No. You can win by 1/10 of a second. You win, you sell more houses, you rent more apartments, and you fill up your strip center, and your property's more enjoyable to come to watch a movie, etc., etc. Oh, it's Kirk. I can keep going. Okay. Kirk, baby! How you doing?
We're filming videos, which I'm sure you're...
Yeah, he's done this. He's
I was going to say.
So I'm in a zone right now, dude. So if we're thinking, all our solutions can only come from the vertical, not from the horizontal, you're limiting yourself, especially with you and what you want to accomplish in life. I started off with Starbucks, but I'm going to jump to this tennis shoe. The tennis shoe for $29, the company that is design-led, design-focused right here, Nike. That company, you understand. Whenever you will stretch, you could simply get the $29 tennis shoe. It would make your life fine. You would have protection on your feet. You could get from place A to place B. But you will stretch and pay that 32% more right here. How about the coffee? Let's jump over to the coffee. So here's our 39-cent cup of coffee down at my gas station. Here's a $2.15 normal cup of coffee. I'm not going crazy on this. I just take it black. Right there it is. Design-led company, not just the product, but the entire experience. If you've heard any of my other previous episodes, I talk about each property, each design I'm engaged in has a story to it. There's a story, a beginning, a middle, and end on every property. They tell a story when you're sitting there that they're the middle place. They're not your home, they're not your work. They're in the middle, they're in between. That's their design philosophy. Cell phones, $89 cell phone. Shoot, some of these are like $59. And then you have this little company here, Apple, a design-led company. Okay, Brad, those are great products. You know, yeah, I would stretch. Guaranteed you would stretch. If you could get this instead of this, donkey trash. Nobody wants donkey trash. Here's another cup of donkey trash. Oh, I need an icon for donkey trash. Hey, Braxton! Donkey trash. Donkey trash, there we go. So let me talk about this other one. It's called an igloo or a styrofoam cooler, not design-led. Yeti. Yeti is design-led. That's a design-led company. 32% more revenue, guaranteed. It's not 32. It's a lot more. And then, okay, so experience-based. You can stay home and wait for the new Star Wars movie. No one's going to make you go to the theater, but you will stretch that 32% more revenue to enjoy it in a premium designed environment. That's what I do. This is something I love, and people are racing to the bottom, and it's hurting me, and I can't stand to sit by and watch people race to the bottom. It's a disaster. You can ask Otasco. Oh, TG&Y. Oh, you guys aren't as old as I am. You don't know about... Okay, let's just jump to Toys R Us again. Toys R Us, Walmart, Kmart, all these Motorola flip phones. Really? No, move on. Be design-led. That's the secret sauce. Okay, so... that's all I'm going to put in this episode. Season 2 is official. I'm going to be filming it here. I can't run around. I don't have time. Yeah, I've changed my locations. But I will keep bringing these topics to you. I'm all about bricks and sticks, but I'm also realizing I want 32% more happy moments in life. So I'm applying a lot of this into a lot of different areas. Just hanging out looking at gargoyles and flying buttresses. Where's a flying buttress? Right there. Right there. Flying buttresses. Incredible. I like this view best. Start working those into all of my designs. Okay, so I know a little girl who is trying to put a design life together. Her name is Alani Simmons. This is her book. Here is her picture. And it's You Are Still a Winner. I like it. If you don't have a copy, go and find it. And that's it. So next episode's coming up, To the Power of Paint.
The Power of Paint is now on iTunes.